Did you know that some of the most dangerous places in the United States are just a few hours away from where you live? Whether it's gang violence, economic instability, or natural disasters, there are cities and neighborhoods that are far more dangerous than you might think. In this video, we're breaking down the 10 most dangerous places in the United States in 2025, places you probably wouldn't want to visit, let alone live in. But before we jump into the list, make sure to like this video, comment below with the city that shocks you the most, and subscribe to the channel. Let's dive in and discover which cities made the cut for the most dangerous places in the US. Coming in at number 10, St. Louis, where the crime rate is nearly 6 times the national average. St. Louis has long been notorious for its high crime rates, particularly violent crimes. In 2024, the city's murder rate was the highest among the country's largest cities, and violent crimes, including armed robberies and aggravated assaults, are disturbingly common. It's not just about street gangs. Poverty and unemployment play a major role in driving up these crime rates. Despite efforts from the local government to improve safety and security, St. Louis remains one of the most dangerous places in the US. With neighborhoods like Wellston and Normandy experiencing particularly high rates of crime, residents are constantly on edge. Baltimore, Maryland, might be famous for its rich history, but it's also infamous for its dangerous streets. Baltimore is notorious for its gang violence, which significantly contributes to its crime rates. With one of the highest murder rates in the nation, the city struggles with drug trafficking and turf wars between rival gangs. Certain areas, like West Baltimore, have become synonymous with high levels of crime, making it a dangerous place for both residents and visitors. The city's struggles with economic hardship, a lack of opportunity, and a high rate of unemployment have also fueled violent crime. While law enforcement continues to combat the issue, the challenges persist, making Baltimore one of the most dangerous cities in the US today. Detroit may have once been the Motor City, but now it's more known for its abandoned homes and high crime rates. Detroit, Michigan, has faced significant economic hardship for decades. After the collapse of the automotive industry, the city's infrastructure began to deteriorate, leading to increased poverty, unemployment, and crime. Once known for its thriving industrial economy, Detroit now struggles with widespread violent crime. Despite efforts to revitalize the city, neighborhoods like Brightmoor and Jefferson Chalmers remain high-risk areas, where property crime, drug dealing, and gang violence are rampant. In 2024, Detroit had one of the highest violent crime rates in the country, with shootings and robberies continuing to plague the city. New Orleans, famous for Mardi Gras and jazz, but also known for a much darker reputation when it comes to crime. New Orleans has long struggled with a high crime rate, with the city ranking among the most dangerous in the country for violent crime. The city has a significant gang presence, and homicides are an ongoing issue. The neighborhoods around the 7th Ward and Central City see the highest rates of violent crime, making them dangerous for both residents and tourists. Along with violent crime, New Orleans has issues with property crime, including car theft and burglaries. Although the city has made strides in addressing crime, it remains a dangerous place to visit or live. Chicago, while it's known for its deep dish pizza and iconic skyline, it's also home to some of the most dangerous neighborhoods in America. Chicago, particularly its South and West Side neighborhoods, is infamous for gang violence and gun crimes. Despite the city's efforts to combat violence with law enforcement and community programs, Chicago continues to suffer from high homicide rates. Areas like Englewood and Austin have become synonymous with gang violence, and gun crimes are all too common. In addition to gang violence, economic instability and racial disparities contribute to high levels of crime in the city. While the city has improved in some areas, crime remains a persistent issue in many neighborhoods. Oakland might be just across the bay from San Francisco, but its crime rates are worlds apart. Oakland, California, has long struggled with violent crime and property crime. Gangs, including the notorious Black Guerrilla family, control many areas of the city, contributing to high murder and assault rates. The city's economic disparity, high unemployment rate, and inadequate policing contribute to this ongoing issue. Neighborhoods like East Oakland and West Oakland have the highest rates of violent crime, making it an area that locals tend to avoid, especially after dark. While efforts are being made to improve public safety, Oakland remains one of the most dangerous cities in the U.S. Los Angeles is famous for its entertainment scene, but it's also home to one of the most violent gang cultures in the country. While Los Angeles is a global hub for entertainment and culture, it has long been a city plagued by gang violence. Gangs like the Crips and Bloods have deep roots in LA, contributing to violent crimes, particularly in neighborhoods like Compton and South Los Angeles. Despite the city's efforts to tackle gang violence and crime, these areas remain high risk. In addition to gang-related violence, Los Angeles also struggles with property crime and car theft, which has made it one of the most dangerous cities in the U.S. for both residents and tourists. Memphis may be known for its music, but its crime rate has made it a dangerous place to live. Memphis, Tennessee, ranks as one of the most dangerous cities in the U.S., with violent crime rates that far exceed the national average. The city struggles with gang violence, drug trafficking, and high rates of homicide. In neighborhoods like Whitehaven and Fraser, residents are more likely to encounter violent crime, including shootings and robberies. Efforts to improve safety have been met with limited success, and Memphis remains a city with high levels of crime that both locals and visitors should be cautious of. Birmingham has seen a rise in violent crime in recent years, making it one of the most dangerous cities in the country. Birmingham, Alabama, has one of the highest crime rates in the nation, with violent crimes, including homicides and assaults, being a constant concern. Neighborhoods like North Birmingham and Southtown are particularly dangerous, with gang activity and economic hardship fueling the crime rates. While the city has made efforts to improve its safety, including increased police presence and community outreach programs, Birmingham continues to struggle with high crime rates. Portland, Oregon, once known for its progressive culture, has recently found itself battling rising crime and civil unrest. Portland has faced significant challenges in the last few years with rising crime and protests that have turned violent. In addition to the typical property and violent crimes, the city has seen an uptick in drug-related offenses, homelessness, and violent protests, especially in areas like downtown and the Pearl District. Although Portland has long been regarded as a peaceful city, these issues have brought it into the spotlight as one of the more dangerous places to live, especially in certain neighborhoods. And that's our list of the 10 most dangerous places in the United States in 2025. From gang violence in Chicago to civil unrest in Portland, these cities face serious challenges in terms of safety. But what do you think? Were you surprised by any of these cities on the list? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for more eye-opening content like this.